I'm Sandra Gervis. I have written 2 books about the Vietnam protests, The Pipe Dreamers, and the book we're going to talk about today, Where Have All the Flower Children Gone? I'm here with Rick Welch, who's going to tell us a little bit about his experiences in Vietnam and Iraq, and we're going to have a conversation about the similarities and differences between the Vietnam War and the Iraq War, and also discuss Rick's experiences in Iraq. So, Rick, if you tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm currently still in the Army Reserve. I entered the service in 1972 during the the tail end of the Vietnam War, and stayed for a couple of years in the service and stayed in the reserves, and recently, spent some time in Iraq, about 18 months in Iraq. So. I also have kind of a different experience. My wife is from Vietnam, and so I've spent a lot of time since the war in Vietnam visiting and have family in Vietnam. So I think we have some sort of perspective on all of that.
Well, let me talk a little bit about my book. The book, before we get into this part of it, the book is called Where Have All the Flower Children Gone? And the information about the book can be found on the website www.theflowerchildrenbook.com. The book is divided into 6 chapters. It covers various aspects that runs the whole gamut. It covers the conservatives, the radicals, it covers expatriates, it covers people who live in communes, it covers my friends, and it also discusses the generational issues that involve Vietnam and Iraq. There are interviews, there's journalistic narrative, and there's photos. And the way I wrote the book, I started the book in 1999 before the war, either September 11th or the Iraq War began, with the idea that I was going to talk about the flower children and where they were then and where they are now. And then somewhere along the way, history happened. And then this happened, and so that gave the book a whole new dimension and hopefully a relevance to the situation now.